Hi guys, hang on. I gotta get started here. But I gotta give Carmen a link. Uh, Thank you for being patient. I should have done this earlier, but I did not. All right, now let's find us. Why am I not here today? There we are. Creator of Cuteness, that's where we belong. Now let's find, there we are, in my lovely Land's nightgown. Creator of Cuteness. Oh, Oh, be quiet. All right, now let's get the link out. We have a lot to do today. We are starting something new. Well, new for me, maybe not for you guys. Carmen has links for you. Hold on. Now we have to go to the Creative Hand Lettering page. And we'll put up our morning thing. Today is January 9th, and the prompt is a jelly plate. It could be other things, but the main one is jelly plate, at least for me, because I own a jelly plate that has never come out of its package. So we're going to make it come out of its package today. What do you think about that? All right. We also are not going to have too many shameless plugs except the main one. Good morning, everyone. Ruth Ann, Lynn, Kathy, Pamela, Susie. Yeah, I just found out that one of my friends from college who became my dad's really good friend because he worked at a shop in Pasadena called Sammy's Cameras. And my dad was his buddy. So my dad would go in and Frank would give him deals and freebies and all kinds of cool stuff. Well, Frank's house burned to the ground. He got out with the clothes on his back and one camera and none of his printed photos, none of his life work, his entire life's work as a photographer. No negatives, no nothing. He lost it all. Every single solitary bit of what he owns. So guess what? I'm going to be doing another collage element. I think frames will be the one for Frank. F for Frank, F for frames, frames for cameras. I just feel so bad for him. I asked him what I could do. I thought maybe I could do a GoFundMe. I don't know. It's just so sad. So incredibly sad. Later, I will post a picture of me that Frank took in college. It was one of my favorites. So in college, Frank's best friend Chip started dating my friend Carol, and Chip and Carol wanted to put me and Frank together, and that did not work. We were not destined to be together, but we have been friends ever since. And then when Frank met my dad, he became not my friend, he became my dad's friend. And then my dad tried to put me and Frank together. That didn't work. He's just such a nice guy. Super sad. So I have lost my first person that I know has lost their home. The second person that I know in the area um, has had a with cancer for the last probably 5 years. And she's one of my longtime customers from the Paper Rabbit. And we've become Facebook friends. And she got evacuated. We don't know about her house yet. I haven't heard anything. But she just found out she went into remission with her cancer. So Roseanne is safe. So you can say prayers for Roseanne and her house. But my friend Frank lost everything. I mean, that'd be like my house burning down and I get no scrapbook out, no journal out, no family photos, but it was his entire life's work. I mean, I'm sure he's done digital recently, but he didn't get his computer. He didn't get any of his digital files. Oy vey, it just breaks my heart. And yes, yay for remission, Terry. All right, let's start. Let's get painty today, shall we? Creator of Cuteness is the only thing that oh, houses. Oh, I like that even more. I'm gonna write that down, Ruth Ann. Houses and frames. I think both would be perfect together in a bundle. House bundle and frame bundle with a background. Anyway, Creator of Cuteness is where you can find everything. I don't really want to shamelessly plug anything today. I just want you guys to donate money to the Pasadena Humane Society, who is taking care of pets. So they have over 1,000 dogs and cats who were left behind or couldn't get out or ran out. They have all the small animals. Oh, God. Okay. Yesterday I sat at my daughter's house with my journal and worked on other things as well. But I finished yesterday's page and here it is. So I just wanted to tell you what I ended up doing here. I ended up painting the flowers pink. I ended up cutting, I traced this shape onto a piece of white cardstock and I put all the sad things that were going on yesterday in the world. And I wrote flowers grow out of dark moments on, and then with some flowers that kind of match those. So I had some flowers. I colored this pink. I added some white dots. And then on this one, I added the word pink. Nothing very exciting. That's it. Uh, Crazy. Oh no, and this, I added pink stripes on my background paper. All right. Valerie says, my cousin stayed at his house and sprayed it down with the water hose. Is it saved, Valerie? I hope it's saved. I mean, there were two, ooh, windows and doors. Ellen. Windows, doors. Oh, that's fabulous. Doors would be super fun with a hinge on it. Same with the windows. All right, first thing I wanted to share before we get into doing the jelly plate is when I helped a friend last year with a garage sale. Terry knows Glenda. It was Glenda who I helped. She gifted me this box of letters that I wanted. She was charging like $15 for it, and I certainly didn't want to pay $15, but I helped her set up and she gave me this box of letters. So today we're going to use all these G's on my page. I'll show it to you in a minute, but anybody who's a scrapbooker remembers collecting alphabet letters like this, and we would put them in a box like this because after a while, you would have letters that wouldn't match anything else. Do you know what I mean? They're all cattywampus. But like maybe you wanted to write a whole word with this style lettering, and then when um, when you ran out of a certain letter, you were stuck with certain letters. So we used to put them in these boxes, and I had a box like this that I gave away to somebody when I was just out of my mind, apparently. But I love them. Okay, so here we go. Today, you guys, is brought to us by the letter G. G is for gesso, jelly plate, grateful, gosh, but it is also for gold leaf, which we are not going to do today, grunge, which I'm not sure how to make things grungy, glassine envelope, and this is all I could find for a glassine envelope. All I could find was these little bags. I couldn't find an envelope. Well, I could, but it was too big. So I also have a glaze pen. Oh, you want an update on Bootsy? Yesterday, I babysat Bootsy all day. She did not come out of my daughter's bedroom for the whole entire day. I had to make her get up to go to the bathroom at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I think she's overly medicated, so I'm not sure. I think they need to cut back her medication, number one. My daughter's taking her back to the vet today. But it was the funniest thing when my daughter got home, she walked in and said, "Hi," about like that. And Bootsy came out of the bedroom and looked at me, not at my daughter. She's loopy. It's like she's on mega drugs, like if a human was on drugs. And she stumbled all over the place to get to my daughter, but she came towards me and she laid down right at my feet. I think because we both have blonde hair and she wasn't seeing well, she thought I was my daughter. So sad. But she's going back to the vet today. She really isn't any better. She's still yelping in pain, not eating, not drinking. She peed herself 3 times in the middle of the night last night, my daughter said. Super sad. Okay, so here is a jelly plate. This is called a gel press. I thought they were called jelly plates. Maybe we just call them that. Yeah, the drugs are for pain, but I think it's masking her pain. And I think they need to figure out what's causing the pain. Anyway, I'm not a vet. What do I know? Uh, so what this is, you guys, it's made of gelatin. I've had it for over a year, maybe longer. And my friend Loretta taught us how to make them at one point. I'm going to leave it on the plastic that it's on. I tried to find out if you needed to prep these or not. Bev Hill did a little demo on them yesterday on her channel or on her Facebook group page. You don't need to prep them in any way. So it stinks, by the way, because it's been in that package. You just put ink down or paint down and you brayer it. Let's just try one. So you just drop some paint down. Maybe not this paint, I don't know. What a little something else. How about gray? Because it's sitting here. All my paints are yucky like this. All right, let's just go with that. If you've done this before, please chime in and help me. You use a brayer like this. I also have a small brayer. I have a acrylic brayer. My plate is 8 by 10. Oh, and Carmen just posted a link. I'm going to grab it. And Carmen posted a link for the jelly print. You can buy them on Amazon. They're $26, I think. I'll just keep sharing the link. Oh, the smell is horrific. Anyway, you are supposed to smoothly do this, but I don't want to cover the whole thing because I already like this. You know what I mean? So we're going to try it several ways. It does not, oh, it did have a protective film, this piece of plastic over it. I pulled it off. No, I took the film off. So then you just lay a piece of paper on it. You take another brayer and you nicely brayer it so that it transfers to this paper. Let's see. And then you pull your paper off and it pulls the paint. Look how cool. I gotta put it on the floor. So let's add another color. That's gonna be cool. And keep brayering. Let's cover the whole thing. See what happens now. Okay, that's pretty well covered. I have copy paper. Just copy paper, nothing fancy. You can use, I have a bunch of scraps of watercolor paper and cardstock and stuff to play with. I've never used this before, so if I'm doing it wrong, let me know, but I think it's fine. Oh, Rebecca says you have to let the layers dry or you will get a muddy color. I don't care. Oh my God, I love this. More than I can say. Look how pretty that is. And then you can take what's left on here as it dries. Hold on. I only own one of these. Watch your sleeves, somebody said. Terry. You can take stencils like this. Let's just put some of this on here. Oh, and I should tell you this. You're supposed to take what's on your brayer and brayer it off. So then your brayer, you don't have to clean it each time. From what I've watched 1,500 videos. So now this really should be dry on here, basically, we'll see. And then this is supposed to dry. And then you take your stencil. Is this right, ladies? And then you take another sheet of paper. I don't know for sure if this is right. And then and then do this. Is that right? I don't know. It's playing. It's called We Don't Know What We're Doing Today. Yes, Bridget is who I watched. Well, that didn't work. Maybe because I didn't have enough paint. Let's pull that up and try it. Maybe it transfers to here. I don't remember. You guys, if you order it, please use my affiliate link here. Because when you do, I get like 5 cents. There's my link. Well, that didn't work. Let's try it again. Let's add some white over the green, maybe. I don't know. And maybe let's add a little bit of blue. Your paint was too dry, somebody just said. Lynn said. Okay, we'll try it again with these crazy colors. Going with white and blue. I don't know why. It just seemed like fun. All right, now we'll take this and brayer this off here. Because I gotta say, I like this almost more than the paper that it makes. Just the extra stuff and layer upon layer is gonna be super cool. So now I put this down is what you guys are telling me. And now a piece of paper on top of it. I have no idea. And then my brayer. So the girl I watched was not Bridget Knutson or whatever her name is. It was some other girl, and she said you have to use 24-pound cardstock or it will rip. And it freaked me out because all I have is 20-pound cardstock. I mean, not cardstock, paper. Look, it worked. Well, that's stinking cool. And it picked up all the colors, the green, the blue, the white. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, well, our color for today is red, so I got to get all this blue off. So wait, let's do this. Let's see if this works. Let's brayer this onto here. What's left on the stencil. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Then let's take this stencil and put it on our piece of paper and brayer that and see if it transfers to the piece of paper. I know you can't see this part very well, but I was running out of room. Nope, that didn't work. Didn't work. So then I have seen, and yes, Debbie, Deli Plate Play Day. I have seen where they let this dry and then you put another color on top of it. But how long does it take to dry? I'm doing an hour-long thing here. So let's just do this for now. See if we can pick up all that paint. Oh man, I'm so sad about my friend Frank. I mean, like, we're not friends, like, we don't keep in contact with each other. We're just Instagram friends. He posts a photo every day. I post art every day. And that's how we're friends. The longer the paint, what? Wait, come back. When the paint no longer sticks to your finger, it's dry. Well, Stephanie says, put color over those stencils and lift them. It's dry enough. I don't understand. Okay, let's try it. Let's go purple. That's brown. Nope, that's purple. How do you clean this plate if this isn't coming off? Oh boy. Did I just ruin my whole plate? Why is this barely going? My blue dried on here. Did I ruin my plate? Somebody help me. I need another kind of color. Kind of liking these crazy colors together. But the page that I'm working on today is red, so I have to be able to get red on here somehow. Oh, look at how cool this is when you just mix these. Oh, geez, Louise. I kind of like this paint thing going on. All right, let's try this. See what happens. Hang on, I got to get my brayer clean. I really love this, where I'm just brayering it off onto this paper. All right. I'm going to use the same paper that already has some flowers on it. When you put a new layer down, it will come up, Stephanie said. Oh, geez. I hope so. I hope I didn't wreck my brayer. I mean, my jelly plate, because I don't think you can wash these things, right? So my friend Loretta, when these first came out, she was not spending $30 or whatever they were. She's a recycle queen. So she made us all a jelly plate, because I guess I did play with this one time a long time ago, out of gelatin. Whoa. That's stinking cool. I shouldn't have done a dark color on the top. But when you rip these things up or just use a portion of them, look how cool. Right? Oh, you can wash it, Nancy said? All right. I just want it as clean as possible before I go to red, because red is my color today. Use dictionary paper or any kind of paper, brown paper bag. Oh, Kathy says it's plastic. You can wash it. Okay, well, not much came out, so we'll use red. I am not a red girl. This is bright red, it says. I love that you guys are like big jelly plate people, that you know a lot about it. This is cardinal red. That's cool. Didn't I have a brick red somewhere? Oh, this color. Maroon, which is close to red. Ugh. Ugh. I already have paint on me. It's already not fun. Ooh, look how cool that looks. I kind of just like this stuff. Oh, somebody said, can't you scratch into this or write into this? Let's try that. I got to get a toothpick or something. I better do it before it dries, though, right? Whoa. Again, I really like this. I like the runoff. We need something like a skewer. Hang on. Red, red, red. This is fun. Red, red wine. Can you roll this? Ooh. Okay. Now I'm having some fun. Let's try this. I'm going to try it on this same. No. Wait till you transfer images there. Be careful not to push too hard. I get it. I understand it's just Jello. But this page is golden. My hands are painty. Use the bottom of my lead crystal dishes for cool prints, Debbie said. Yeah, I'm going to need to have my girlfriends over and have a play day. Because other people will come up with stuff and then I'm like, I want to do that. What? Okay, well, this makes me nothing but happy. Oh, because the red words are backwards. Okay, let's try it with a stencil again. We're going to use this one. Oh, it's just soaking in. Why is that? Crazy. Terry says, I can't handle this. Someone help me. What? Are you not a dirty person? Or is it fun? Is it fun or is it driving you nuts? Doilies work well too, Debbie says. Yeah, but we got to get onto our page. I mean, I can only do so much here. Did I do this right? Or maybe I shouldn't have done the, I don't know. I'm doing it this way. Now, chances are, if I did this right, I put the paper on this. I dry this. Oh, Terry's freaking out for my sleeves. It's acrylic paint. It's not a big deal. Piece of paper, brayer. This is stinking fun. I watched this girl use her hands like this. I didn't like that. Okay, I pulled my sleeves up, you guys. Yeah, I didn't like using the hands, but actually now that I'm doing it, I kind of do like it. Ready? Oh my God, that's super cool. Okay, now let's see what happens when you pull this up. Well, that looks awesome. Let's brayer this off onto my favorite piece of paper now. I am in love with this runoff paper. Okay, so do you think this is dry? No. let's just sit here for a minute and think about this. Once the acrylic paint dries on fabric, it's permanent. I know, but look at my nightgown. First of all, this was $3 at a thrift store. And second of all, it's red. Okay. I want to put white over this, but I can't just sit here and let it try to dry. I'm just going to go for it. Because this is what I've seen online that I really like. I don't know if it's going to work. And then they go really lightly with the white. It's pretty fun. Okay, let's brayer this off onto a scrap of paper. Whoa. Look at that. Stinking cool, right? Haven't I done this before? Can somebody explain that to me? All right, paper. Thank God you guys are here. I wouldn't know what to do otherwise. So what will the white do? Act as a background? Yeah, the ones I want to do are with magazine pages I've seen and photographs, like Xerox copies of photographs, I think. Okay, ready? Ready, 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 ready. Okay, well, this is really cool. I think I pressed it too long. Oh, I hate red, but these are really cool pages. Man, that's cool, right? Don't let your stencil dry. You'll lose the stencil image. I didn't though, right? It's okay. All right, I want to try one more and then we'll be done. What's after red? Orange. So let's have some for tomorrow's class, which is orange. Orange. And let's use this peachy weird color in it. I never really understood how they got that stencil image. Now I get it. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I am in the shed. Okay, so I got a bunch of oranges. My brayer is pretty well dry with paint on it. So now I'm going to do it like they do it on the videos, where you just kind of, not too much, because I love this. Let's do, uh-oh, there's something here. Now there's something here. Oh, it's a little dried piece of paint. That works. You have to buy a ream of white paper. Okay, let's put this on first of all. And while we're waiting for that, hey, I could brayer this. Oh, geez, Louise. Look at that. And I could use this brayer on the back side and get some orange on the back of my paper as well as the front. Okay, I could do this all day. I have like a real job to do today, which is baking for my girlfriends for our bitches weekend, which starts tomorrow. God, just look at this though. Okay, ready? Okay, well, that's just stinking cool. You don't have to do very much to make these cool, you know, because the way we use them and we cut them up and we use them for backgrounds and oh, they're all over my floor. Let's go with some yellow and see what happens. Kathy says instead of using hold on. You guys, you're saying too many comments. I can't read them all at once. It's a great way to use up old paint. Can I just do this? Oh my God, I can just do that, right? That's so cool. Let's get a lighter yellow. But that has to dry. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. Put some there. Put some up there. That's old thick paint. I don't know if my circles are still there or not. God only knows. All right, paper. Down. I haven't slept all night, you guys. So, oh, look at yellow on the back side with the brayer. Hold on. Come on out. Some of my paints I haven't used in decades. This would be one of them. I just wanted a little more paint on the back side. How cool is that? Doesn't spread very good on the paper. For those of you guys that don't have a Gelli plate, I did read that you can use a Ziploc baggie. Okay, well that's pretty cool. That's cool. Look at that one. And then, yeah, if I wanted to use both sides, oh, you can still see some of the circles, but most of the circles went away. Okay, well, I think we have enough. So, let's just get, can I get any more off of this? No. Let's try black, and then we'll be done, I promise you. Because it's just too fun. I have black and metallic bronze. Could you paint on this like with a brush and not a brayer? Oh my God, look at that. Okay. Sold. You guys, shut the front door. Is that so cool? Let's try this. Just smearing a little bit of black around. And then I just go put it in the sink, is that right? Do you wash it with soap and water? Oh, look at the back. Yeah. It's just the little things that make Lindsay super happy. Oh, yeah. That makes me very happy. Nancy says you can use watercolor pencils on it, paintbrush, tons. Just nothing that will scratch. Oy vey. Okay, I gotta get this paint off. So let's add that gray. I have this weird green. I promise I'm done. I promise. Well, I can't promise, but oh wow, that's super cool. Let's use one more stencil, shall we? I don't like those flowers. That's just too much. And I don't like this because I don't like the edge. Nah. Yes, Jackie says Bridget Coopson has a video on how to take care of the plates. Great. I don't know how to clean this now. I don't want my plate to get ruined. Does anybody know what to do with it? Gina says, yes, dish soap and water. For the brayer, you can leave it or Murphy's oil soap. I'm just going to leave it. I don't see a problem. Okay, that's my favorite page. Right? Oh, my floor looks amazing. So now one last page on this, right? To pick up everything. Is that correct? Yeah, I don't know why that clean girl, the girl that I was watching this morning, she was definitely afraid to get dirty. And she was using like 3 different brayers. When one got dirty, she used another. I don't see the point. Okay, no, nothing came off. So I'm going to put water on this and I'll be right back and we can start our page. And I'll show you all the papers. But you can look at this one while I stick this in the water. Uh-oh, I just stepped on one of them. I'm going to get yellow all over my floor. Hang on, I'll be right back. Miss me. All right. Let's look here. Ready? Here's my floor. So we started with that blue one, that kind of mauve or turquoisey peacock blue, green, purple, orange, red, this weird green black color, which I love. That orange, yellow. I didn't do any hot pink. So let's pick up the reds and bring them to the table. And more red. And bring it to the table. And let's do our page. Holy crapola, that was fun. I wish I didn't have to do stuff today, like adult stuff. Not excited about that. Hang on, I'm putting my paints away. Oh, and we also have this page. Remember this page? Carmen says she doesn't wash hers. Well, I just put it in soapy water. So we have a red page here. My favorite red page, probably. This one, which turned out kind of pink. And that, which is really red. So our book is where? Here. Whew, that was a lot. So here we are at the letter G. And G is for glaze pen, glassine envelopes, and whatever you guys can tell me. Yeah, you know what I think? I think this is a summertime in Northern California job. And you do it outside and you just start throwing them all over the ground and let them dry. I want this one. I need my paper cutter. I don't want to step on that wet yellow one again. Hang on. All right, I got it. Did I have glue here? Yeah, I do. So maybe I'll tear this part. I'm gonna definitely have to buy more paper. I want this to go here. So I fold it like that. That's where I'm gonna cut it. Always store it flat. Don't lay anything on it that will leave an imprint. It may not come out. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Jelly Plate Gurus. Look how pretty that is. It's the little things, I swear to you. Kathy says you should tune into the replay and see the fun you missed in making these. Kathy, why don't you tell everybody about your rack idea? Do you guys know what rack is? It's random act of kindness. And I haven't really slept good in the last week, so I'm a little bit punchy. So Kathy says, I have this great idea. She messaged me last night on Facebook here and said, I have this great idea. I saw it on Wheel of Fortune. And I'm like, okay, what is it? And she said, it's random acts of kindness. And you would do them. Kind of love that. She goes, you would do them all year long and do nice things for people. And I'm like, oh, hell no. I go, I write thank you notes every day. I do giveaways. I send more mail than any person should be allowed to send, right? And she said, no, that's not what I'm talking about. She goes, you do it for your age. And I'm like, well, I'm 66 years old. I'm not going to do 66 random acts of kindness in a year. No way. She's turning 60. Kathy, I just told how old you are. And I'm like, if you do 60 in a year, that's 5 a month. You have to do 5 a month. Forget it. I'm not doing it. I like to do them every now and then. That's a nice thing for somebody. She goes, no, you're still not getting the idea. She goes, here's the idea. Oh, I want this in there. She said, you go to the market and you buy candy canes, 60 of them, cheap. And then you put a cute Lindsay tag on it and you put them in your purse and you keep them with you and you give them away. And I'm like, well, that's kind of a nice idea. She said, explain it tomorrow in the video. And I'm like, well, all right, I will try. So I just tried to explain it. Did it make sense? Anybody? I think we should just do random acts of kindness anyway, no matter how many there are. So like my friend Frank, he lost everything in the fire, right? Except one camera. Oh, this is really cool like this. One camera and the clothes on his back. So I'm saying, I wrote him already and I said, how can we do a GoFundMe? I said, I'm really good at fundraising. But he works at Sammy's Cameras in Pasadena, and I'm thinking I should call them and tell them they should give him a camera. The guy had like 10 cameras, right? And cameras, you know, maybe you don't know, but cameras can be up to $50,000 to $100,000. And I don't know if he had insurance. I didn't get involved that much. Man, this is cool, isn't it? I can use this one. Do I have a scissors here? I do not. All right, so then let's use this. This will be our glassine. I was going to use 2, but I don't think so. Okay, where's all my letters? I wish this wasn't green. I could paint it. Kathy said, I told you not to tell my age. Keep going. Okay, yes, but instead of handing them out to a person and having to explain it, just put 50 cough, cough, cough index cards with a candy cane until the window, oh, into the window wiper of 50 cars at the gas station. Yeah. Or the market or wherever you are. She didn't tell me not to tell her age. She's being a goofball. I mean, maybe she did. I don't know. Oh, I wish I could use that side. I'm not as excited about these colors on here. But I wanted this page to be simple. So I think it is. This one's metal. I used to love buying lots of these letters. I have whole boxes full of these kind of letters that haven't ever been used. Oh, googly eyes. G is for googly eyes. That's a good one. I don't have any right here, but I do have some downstairs. Apparently green was the color of my, oh, this is a self-adhesive, right? Nope, it is not. Anyway, Kathy, let's get that better together and then we'll talk about it again. Oh, this one is self-adhesive. It's also bronze. Oh, but it doesn't have any more sticky. Scrapbooking companies lied to us about sticky. You know, things didn't last and things were not really archival. They lied. I can't throw this away because I made this paper and I can't throw this away. These are fabulous scraps. All right, so now okay. All right. I'm getting there. Yeah, I wasn't too excited about the candy cane idea either. It doesn't have to be food, right? It could just be a cute little card. See, I'd want to put $1,000 in it, which I don't have. But that's me. Have you watched that guy on TV every Christmas who's Santa Claus? And he goes with $100 bills and he gives them to people who probably don't have $100 in their bank account at all. And they cry and they cry. He's the secret Santa. It's very cool. I don't have anything else over on this table because I'm in a whole other place today. I don't have my stapler. I don't have any fabric, but I will add to this page later. Oh my gosh. Is this so cool? Okay. So now I'm using a glaze pen. So we have glassine envelope, glaze pen, and jelly plate. And we're definitely going to add gratitude because we were talking about random acts of kindness. And girlfriends, because I'm going to my girlfriend's party tomorrow. I was supposed to bring something and everybody had already taken all the good things to bring. So I tried to figure out what I wanted to bring. And all I've been craving, kind of weird, is meatballs. All right, ready? This is my favorite G, you know. This G right here, the white one. This one. But I do mine a little different. But I love that big bottom. And you have to be careful with a glaze pen because it takes a few minutes to dry. But when it dries, it's raised like thermography. If you don't have one, I can highly recommend getting a black one. The white, which is kind of clear, I don't really like. And I haven't ever had any colors. Okay. Can you see that it's raised? It will be raised when it dries. I missed a couple of spots. G is for jelly plate. Glassine. What else did we use? I didn't use gold foil. That's it that I used, right? Lynn says Steve Hartman, who is my favorite guy in the whole wide world. Steve Hartman has done stories about kids here who raise money all year long and then go out and hand the money to people. Oh, that's so sweet. Denise says, I gave a daisy to the guy at the post office the other day who was shoveling snow, and he saw my difficulty walking, and he shoveled a path for me to my car. That's what it's all about. Let's put girlfriends. I'm just going to add some other stuff. Gratitude. And how about giggles? Love these G's. Young people probably can't even read them. They don't even know what a typewriter is. This is typewriter G's. These thermograph, these, what are they, glaze pens? I forgot to write in glaze pens. Oh well. We'll write it here. And glaze pens. They make me slow down with my lettering. It's really hard to see that it's raised, but it is. And it's not dry, so it can't go back in this pocket. So let's do, what time is it? Oh, we're so close to being done. Is this dry? I think so. We'll just do a few doodles here. I have to sneeze. And I did. Yeah, I'm doing meatballs and smashed potatoes for my girlfriends. I figured that was the easiest while we were crafting because I can stick it in a crock pot and go away. What do you think? Is that enough? Oh, our egg prices are terrible. $9.99 for a dozen is what I just paid. I gotta go blow my nose. Hang on. Because I don't think I'm done. I just don't know yet. But I do like it because it's really simple and it keeps the jelly plate idea clear. Oh, it got glue. There's glue there, so now I gotta fill the whole thing in. I do like red and black. And I like red and pink at Valentine's Day. And I like red and green at Christmas. And red, white, and blue for 4th of July, but that's about it. There were these cute pajamas at Walmart yesterday I almost bought. They had cherries on them. I loved the blue color, but I didn't like the red cherry, so I left them sitting there. Okay, what do you think? Done? Done. I want to leave it like that. So I really need a little tiny bit of something at the bottom. So I think if we attach this, it'll add the length that I need. To keep it at the spot that I want it to be at. Not quite. I need a little more height. Is this big enough, Scrap? Might be. Linda said, Carmen, you drink? Carmen doesn't drink. Not really, anyway. I mean, we all could have a glass of wine here or there. I don't think any of us are drinkers, are we? All right, now let's see if that's tall enough. Not quite. It's good enough. All right. Should I be done? It just feels so plain compared to some of these other pages, but I do really like it because it shows the Gelli printing. I don't know. I could add red buttons or a ribbon. I might do that, but I don't know. I'm so grateful to get out of this house this weekend because my husband's coughing is insane. He slept last night and I was awake from 1:30 on. Okay, I think I'm done. It's plain and simple and lovely and to the point. The only other thing I thought I might do is add some red pen in between the letters here, like I did the black on the G on the other side. Oh, God, there's a bee on the table. Oh, honey. Oh, I just killed a bee. Oh, my God. Whew. You see it right here? Poor guy. Oh, what happened to the back of my book? I'm a murderer. Oh, my God, I'm so freaked out. I have to cover him up. Oh, oh, I never get bees in my house. Oh, you guys, I love bees outside. Okay, I'm so sorry I murdered a bee. And I'm done. I wonder how he got in here and I wonder where he came from. All right, you guys, that's it for today. Jelly plate and a dead bee. Whew, that scared me. So, oh, it was also gesso, but I used acrylic, so it's kind of similar. Tomorrow is a hidden paper clip. Oh, geez, Louise. And tomorrow is also hearts and homemade hearts. Okay, you guys. I love you too. I'll see you later. I'm sorry, Bee. I didn't mean to kill you. Well, I should have taken you outside, but I wasn't thinking so fast. Okay, bye. Love you guys. See you later.